Okay, so thank you everyone for being here for this troop meeting. Oh, we got another one. So, for those of you that haven't attended these troop meetings, they're usually quarterly, where troop leaders, co-leaders, and a few close adult volunteers that help lead the troops in Navajo Nation and Hopi land, they come together and we share information that pertains to um, the those two service units. So right now, Rebecca, thank you for being here and helping out with the Ganado troop, and also Kristen, thank you for being here as well. Awesome. So this is Kristen Pablo from Troop 2489, based in Crown Point. So pretty much, I do have an agenda, but also we have um, a special presenter as well. Really quick, can everyone can give their short introductions, and then I can popcorn it off. I'll go ahead and start. Everyone, my name is Jerry Thomas. I'm the member support specialist for Navajo Nation and Hopi Lands. And I'm Navajo. Even though I'm based here in Mesa, I do travel out regularly to help those troops and independent Girl Scouts out there. And I'm happy to be here. And I'll go ahead and popcorn it off to Shannon.
Ja, Shannon Hadley in a she, honest as a touching in a shle, clash che, bushichi, deshin in dashiche, wananahni dashanella. I'm originally from mini farms, but I've been out here in Phoenix for the past 17, 18 years, group or so. I'm also a troop leader to my daughter's troop, Summer, who is now a junior. She's been a Girl Scout since kindergarten. Yeah, so I'm the community support executive. I support the tribal community surrounding the Phoenix metro area. And I'll popcorn it over to Marissa.
Hi, everyone. It's nice to meet you. I'm Marissa Vega. I'm from 75th Avenue in McDowell. It's a pleasure to have everybody here. And I'm a part of the program team. And I do a lot of the work that I do in council is really for travel, interfaith, and global programming. And I will popcorn it to Rebecca.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, so my name is Rebecca Johnson. I am part of the new troop in Ganado. I'm also a parent. So pending co-leader request from troop leader, I forgot her name, um, Sarah. So that's going to be our troop leader for the troop here in Ganado. So I'm just here to support any way I can. So it's going to be a new adventure.
See, then, Rebecca, you want to popcorn it off to someone, or
Oh,
actually,
sorry.
Althea,
Let me go ahead and popcorn it
or
off to Christine
okay.
Pablo.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Kristen Pablo with Troop 2489 um, in Crown Point, and that's it. We've been in existence for a while, so we just had our recruitment meeting last night for the upcoming year, and we got about 22 girls. So I'm excited.
Awesome.
Ooh, that's exciting. I'm Althea. I'm the recruitment specialist. I help cover Navajo and Hopi areas. I'm currently based here in Shanto. My daughter is also an IGM here in Shanto. So looking forward to the new year.
Alrighty. Thank you, Althea. So, first, now that we're getting started, I would like to pass it off to Marissa. So she does have some travel programming updates to share with our service units. So, Marissa, you're ready to go.
Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jerry. Well, there's a couple of travel opportunities, and one of them actually is happening in less than like 40 minutes, or at 6 o'clock, I should say. It's the Troop Leader Circle. I know it's last minute. It's okay if you can't because they're going to record it as well, which is a good thing. And that's one of the things that we wanted to do was have either something that's recorded or at least an opportunity for our members to actually put like partners in the face of our members so they can ask questions and inquire about the programs that they offer for travel. So one of those partners is going to be Kaleidoscope Adventures, and the other one is going to be the Global Citizens Program. So typically it's been only two that our council really advertises, which is either United Getaways or EF Tours. So one of the tasks that I was given when I first started with the council about 4 years ago, and it's taken time, so my bad, but it's taken time, is how do we have more travel partners so then our members of the council have options? So this is one of those days that we are going to actually open that up to newer partners so then our memberships can see what they're about as well as ask questions. The other is if you haven't, there is a email that was sent out, and Jerry and Shannon, Althea, I'm not sure, did you receive it as well? It's the destiny. Well, actually, it's in the email I sent today. So you can always pull it and send the link to the members here. But it's also for domestic tours. Usually our council only launches international, but now we're actually launching more domestic tours. So we have two tours coming up in the summertime of 2026. And the first one is going to be to Florida, and it's only 4 girls. And then the other one is a you and me, so it's like one caregiver with one Girl Scout, and that one is going to be to Boston and Maine. And then we're also going to do a you and me tour October, and I'm saying it now because October is like always around the corner with summer, is to New Orleans. And then the next thing that we'll also launch is and so we have all the information. And then Jerry, if you could kindly send the links to everyone here so that at least they can have it. Oh, perfect. Yes. So it would have come in like this, but you know what? To be honest with you, it may have gone in your spam because it went in my spam. And I've asked a couple other people, they're like, yeah, it was in my spam. So, but this is essentially what it is. It has like a list of what every information session, because usually every time I launch a tour, there's always an information session that we offer. So these are just some of them. If you could kindly scroll down. Yep, so there goes the You and Me for New Orleans, as well as the STEM Florida. And with these tours, you can use your program credits and then also the travel vouchers. So I know travel vouchers are more product program, but it's at least an option on how we can fund for these tours. And then usually with international tours, even though this is domestic, I launch a year out, but I try to launch even for international 2 to 3 years out. So girls have time to fund and earn. But this is the most up to date for travel. And then also, if you're thinking about troop travel, we have a volunteer committee, or if you're passionate about being a part of a volunteer committee, you are more than welcome to join. And I think that's it, unless I'm forgetting anything else to add. Oh, and I know it's not travel, but World Thinking Day. I wanted to make sure that I also do a personal invite to every service unit. And so my ask is, you are welcome to come. Would you like to come? It's your choice. But if you're willing to come, one of the things that we've decided is because the World Thinking Day that we'll have for this Girl Scout year will be on a Sunday, is we have the property reserved till Friday. So if you're thinking about making a trip out for World Thinking Day, you can also stay the night. And I think if we just coordinate with Jerry, Shannon, and Althea, like we could probably just coordinate and save like space on the property if you'd like to have like maybe like make it a weekend trip. But I definitely wanted to make sure that the offer's out there. And please come because we'd love to have you there.
Marissa, um, just making sure that I know that there's maybe some new people on here. What is World Thinking Day?
Oh my gosh, good. See, this is good stuff. I'm glad you asked that. So World Thinking Day is through WAGs. So the way I see it, right? And please tell me if you're like you see it other ways too, right? I always think about like our council is I can't believe this is recording, but I'm going to say it anyways. But I always think of like the council like almost like a, you know how like you have your main network, which is GSUSA, but I always think of it like a McDonald's, but then it's like its sub is like this higher network. But higher than GSUSA is WAGs. So the World Association of Girl Guides. And this is like, so it goes WAGs, GSUSA, and then our councils. And at the WAGs level is where they do a lot of stuff like World Thinking Day. And this year is its 100-year anniversary. And the idea is, and this, I'm like huge on this, right? Is really thinking about thinking outside and thinking globally on like the cultures that are all around us. And I think about that a lot because when I grew up, my mom's like, why do you want to leave the neighborhood? I'm like, because I want to see what's out there. But sometimes we don't really look at that. And World Thinking Day is a way to like celebrate different nations or different cultures. And you get to choose what country you'd want to be a part of. There's a sign up. Jerry has all the flyers, but the tribal affairs team has all the informations. And I put it in a resource folder so it can be sent out. But ideally, what happens at World Thinking Day and what we would love to see happen, almost like a music festival for Girl Scouts, but also tables where each table you can host a country and then like you represent that country. So then at that table would be everything that represents that country. So my husband is Senegalese, and I always use this example. But like if I chose to do, the West African country, Senegal, I'm gonna put like everything out there, maybe what they wear, what they eat, the language they speak, the tribes that are within Senegal, like Wolof, the Tukulor, and then actually like and have an information table. At the same time all that's happening, what we envision is we would have performances from different cultures. So like one, if you haven't been to Parsons, just a disclaimer, because now Jerry, you have me thinking about it. I don't want to be presumptuous. Um, like the soccer, like the play field, and then the learning hall, right? But we would have different performers from different places around the world.
I
And
like
that's in
that.
February. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that description. It opens up another point that we wanted to kind of, well, an opportunity for our service units to, we wanted to pose for the girls to see if they're interested in hosting a table at the World Thinking Day event. We know that, Marissa, you're very open for our girls to come and, host a table, talk for them to talk to the attendees about their culture, about the information that they're wanting to share with the girls. I think that's a really good opportunity. And then, when we do get those interested girls, we can definitely let you know their information, and then here we can go ahead and host them because I think this is a really good opportunity, and want to make sure that our girls are, you know, um, hopefully have that representation from our areas too.
That's great. Thank you. We'd love to have you all. And it's in February, February
Oh
22nd
yes.
on 222. And it's a Sunday. But like I said, we have the property reserved for the whole weekend. So if you'd like to make it a weekend trip, I mean, you're welcome to connect with us directly. There is a flyer. It's all in the resource folder that I just sent this afternoon to Jerry and Althea Shed. I think the whole extended area, all the areas, I should say, received it today, but all that information should be there.
Okay. Awesome. I'll definitely share it out. And then I will share out the agenda with the appropriate links and then attach the flyers to the
Yeah,
email as well for our troop leaders on this call. And then also, if you can be at that troop leader circle tonight, starts at 7
it's
Navajo Nation time. So that would be
oh,
a really
okay.
good opportunity. Yeah, to
Sorry.
do that.
I have the Zoom link. Do you want me to give it to you?
Oh, yes, that would be good.
Okay, I could do that too.
Yep.
I didn't realize the time changed. My bad.
Oh, yeah, no worries. It's good. But does anyone on the call have questions
Yeah.
for Marissa regarding World Thinking Day or about the travel opportunities so far?
I had a question about the travel opportunities. I did receive an email through the website, advertising what trips are upcoming and whatnot. And there was one for, I think it was June of 2026 for Dublin, Paris, and London. Is that just the girl only traveling, or could a volunteer also go as well?
Was it the England and Ireland one? I don't think
I
it's
think
this
it was
one.
England, yeah.
Yes, that's a you and me tour. So a parent can travel with that Girl Scout.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So what I did was I broke it up. Like I'm glad you're asking that, Wilma, because the what I've done is I've tried to break up tours where it's just for girls, but then also I realized that there is a huge audience where parents want to travel with their Girl Scouts or their guardians do. Like one tour we had where a grandmother wanted to travel with her grandchild and they went on tour to Europe, but like so yeah, this would be one and that's what the Global Citizens. We took a tour. I will start talking travel. But we took a tour with Global Citizens. It was our first time traveling with them and we went to South Africa and Zimbabwe. I'm telling you, it was like a really you can hear it from me, but you can also hear it from parents that took the tour tonight or the recording if you can watch. It was transformative. It was really powerful. This isn't like it was quality all the way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And I know it said ask your local council for financial aid. How does that work? Is
Okay.
that through your troop or through, I guess, the council we're in, I guess?
It's through the council, but I'm going to be really honest because I try to be very like upfront about it. Is because we plan these tours like years in advance, your financial assistance is set up to only support the last year that you're getting ready to travel. So that tour in particular is going to be not of 2027. So you wouldn't even be able, like you could apply for financial aid in August of of 27, but you'd have to wait for the new Girl Scout year. So like October 1st of 2027 would be when you start to pay or when you could apply for financial assistance, if that makes sense. But by the time
Yeah.
you've done that, this is where I'm like, I always have like a bittersweet thing in saying this, but I always want to be honest about it. By the time you've got into that point of paying financial assistance, you would have already paid whatever years you have. So the financial assistance only kicks in for whatever the lowest amount is by that time. Does that
Oh, okay.
make sense? Yeah. So the
Okay.
I never, I want you to know that I'm not like the first thing is not always financial assistance I recommend, but I always say that part about financial assistance is like know what you're getting into with it because it took me a couple years to understand it as well. Is by October, like that same year you're traveling, you have to apply for it. So usually I always recommend like travel vouchers or like program credits from the cookie rewards.
Okay. Well, this is my daughter's last year, so that was something I was looking into about, getting to let her travel one last time with the Girl Scout organization before, she heads out to college or whatever she plans to do
And just
after high
know,
school.
I didn't want to cut you off. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
just
it's
I wanted you to know, like, usually what we'll do is we've had girls that have come on tours that have been like at least 1 year aged out. So
okay.
usually I would keep that in mind too when you're looking for a tour. Usually it's like if they're in their second year of college, I do not recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that answers my question on
Thank
travel.
you.
Thank you.
And if anybody wants to join the travel committee, let me know.
Is that like a separate group or is
Mhm.
it like a part of
So
it's kind of
it's
like the website or the email newsletter I kind of got.
so the oh, was it the troop leader one or the service unit one?
I think it's the service unit one.
That's good. Um, so the travel committee is actually who helps. So what we try to do is get Girl Voice to vote on the destinations we go on. So we tr usually send out a travel survey
Oh, okay.
and girls get to vote on it, but the travel committee really helps to plan like what like top 6 tours are we thinking about that girls can select. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I really try to have it led by volunteers more than it's like just like it's not a council run decision. I don't want to make it just me making all the decisions. It should be
Okay.
girl voice as well as volunteer led.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right. That's good to know.
I like all the questions. Thank you.
Alrighty. Anything else from our group before Marissa's time ends? Okay. If not, thank you, Marissa, for all the information. I think want to see more of your face and provide more information about the travel opportunities because, years back we did have Navajo Nation girls and a few Hopi girls that did our travel, and they really came away from it just so happy with their experience. They're always talking about it too. I know Althea on the call too, her daughter's been on travel too with the council, and it was a really great experience for her. So thank you so much. And if anyone has any time to join that Troop Leader Circle for tonight, featuring travel, go ahead and um, the Zoom link's right there. So thank you, Marissa.
Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed night. Bye.
Too. Bye. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and switch over. So next up is fall product. So for fall product, the council will be sending out an email. Email is September 15th. So what is fall product? Fall product is the council fundraiser that's kind of like the cookie program, but instead it's during the fall. So the email is going to be sent out on September 15th, and that's going to be for all Girl Scout troop leaders, parents, adult volunteers. That email is going to have a link in it for the M2 website. The M2 website is how you're going to navigate fall product. So, fall product is a smaller fundraiser for girls to participate in, and it's more tech-based, meaning that through that website, you're able to get in your fall product orders. They will have the information that you would need to do fall product. They also have the new training video on there on September 15th that you can watch. It's going to have that link in there once you establish your account. If you've done fall product already, your account should be able to work. And then they do have contact information available if your account doesn't open automatically. So they're ready for September 15th. So if you have any questions or problems navigating the M2 website, they'll be ready on that website. So for September 15th, again, that email is going to have that link to go to the M2 website. Once you get your account established, they do have that video for you to look at and then to view all the way for how to navigate the M2 website. You'll be able to give options to your customers about how they want to order fall product items. So they do sell nuts. Well, all of these are flavored. So they have nuts, they have candies, they have the tin of like pretzels, different sweets. But through the website, they do have items that are not going to be on the order card. So like cookies, they will have an order card that I will be sending to troop leaders and the IGMs as well for the fall product items. But again, this uh, order card is not going to have all the items on there. It's going to more be towards the food items that are going to be available. But once you go onto the M2 website, you're able to view all of those items that are available so that you can sell magazines to your customers online. They do have tumblers. That were sold, I think, starting last year. So those cups are available to sell to your customers online too. They have different subscriptions, different how would I say, like embroidered or personalized items that you could sell, even like picture frames. They will have those on the website as well. So when you enter fall product, you'll be able to send out an email to your customers. So getting emails from your families or your friends to input into that your M2 website and then sending those emails out to your customers so they're able to navigate the website, choose what they want to buy, and then you go into the options of how to pay. So for fall product, girls can still use that order card, kind of like um, the the older way of doing it is filling out that order card, taking cash, depositing it into Wells Fargo, again, like you're doing cookies, and then having it updated that way. But through Fall Product, you can actually go through the M2 website where girls can sell the fall product by using an email address that they can send the link to their customers. Customers get to look at the website, choose what they want, and then buy their products using a card, being able to, not have to handle cash, but they'll be able to use their card. And then they can even select how they want to receive their fall product. So they can choose, if the family buys from family, then the family will be able to have that decision to deliver the girl or the fall product items to their customers. That's one option. Another one is for them to get their items uh, delivered or shipped to them as well so that girls won't have to deliver them, but they can just order it off the fall product website, pay for shipping, and then that can be shipped actually from the M2 company. It would be shipped straight to their customers. So it's pretty because it's a smaller fundraiser, and it's more website based. This is a really good program for the girls to start, since if fall product is smaller, then the girls are able to kind of navigate a little bit more, and then parents are able to navigate the website with their child. So they do have different features on the website as well. As the girls sell more and more, they get more access to um, like creating not an emoji but a character on the website that can characterize themselves so they can decorate the girl's face, their hair, the outfits that they wear. But as they sell more and more, they can actually even get granted like a digital bedroom that they can, decorate and everything the more that they sell. Another thing too is there's a certain number of emails that can be sent out to where if they reach that number, then they get, a patch. They're very not just a participation patch, but their digital patch for sending out that high number of emails to their customers. So, again, fall product is pretty easy. Easy to navigate, and then also that option for, well, what if I want to deliver those fall product items to the customers? I'll be able to help with that. The fall product items will be delivered sometime in late October, I believe. No, November. So once those are delivered to me, I'll be able to drive it up to Navajo Nation or to Hopi lands and then deliver it to you. So that way, or your troop leader to help distribute. So that way, those fall product items will be able to, be with you so that you can deliver them personally to your customers. So again, just look out for that email that's going to go out September 15th. And they do have like cookies too. They do have reward items. This year's theme animal is the grizzly bear, so that's pretty cute. But I'll definitely mail out those fall product items or the fall product order cards to the troop leaders. So does anyone have any questions so far about fall product? Alrighty. If not, we'll go ahead and move along to the troop leaders dinners. So I did send out a email invite to the troop leaders. Give me one second. So I have actually two dates designated right now. So I do have everyone can go ahead and take note of this. So next week will actually be the leaders dinners. So the troop leaders dinners is a time of recognition for the troop leaders on Navajo Nation and Hopi lands. So every year we invite them to a dinner, and then just as an appreciation. Just to show appreciation for our troop leaders. I know that as a volunteer, we know how hard you guys work throughout the year. We want to make sure that we celebrate you, all your efforts, all your time, and bringing these opportunities to your girls. Kristen, I know you said that you had like 30 girls. That's amazing to have. And then also, getting started. With troops as well. That's a big accomplishment just to bring a brand new troop into your communities. That's something that's really big, and we want to make sure that we show your appreciation to show you guys our appreciation. So the next troop dinner is gonna troop leaders appreciation dinner is August 29th, and this is for when it's gonna be at Gallup at the Cracker Barrel. And this is going to be starting at 5 p.m. daylight savings time. So 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And then I believe I sent that email out maybe 2 or 3 days ago. So sometime this week or maybe last week. But definitely everyone on the call, if you're able to make it, we would definitely like you to be there. Um, Like last year too, we did select two locations. So we do have another troop leaders dinner, but it's going to be sort of on the other side. So I believe at Cameron, we're going to have a troop leaders dinner at the Cameron Trading Post um, for the troop leaders in the Tuba City area. So we want to do that at the Cameron Trading Post for August 30th, the next day, at the restaurant. And that one's going to be from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. daylight savings time. And then we did send out an email to the troop leaders there for that one. So um, again, either or, but we just again want to show you your appreciation, and then also to a time of discussion, and then just sharing thoughts about, maybe the experiences you had for this upcoming year. What were the challenges? What were your successes? What have you observed with your girls? If there's anything specific that they're starting to ask for, we know that the younger girls will probably have different expectations than the older girls. So we want to be able to share those opportunities, because one thing that we gathered from last year, for example, was that when we had these dinners, we took notes. We heard the feedback and everything. We wanted to make sure that we provided older girl activities. We wanted to make sure that we provided cultural activities for your girls too. So we were really fortunate to find like a cultural specialist that attended and taught an activity at the Pinyon STEM camp. And we're still discussing about how to change up our camps too, based on the feedback that we've received from these dinners, from the troop leaders, the co-leaders, from your girls that you've heard. So we want to make sure that this is our time to kind of, get your thoughts prepared. If there's any ideas you want to share with us, we can definitely look at that and see, what we can do with the resources that we have. So, does anyone have any questions about the troop leaders dinner? Okay. If not, okay, membership renewals. So this one, um, membership renewal. So we have the last day of September for current membership that will be expired. We do have a few girls, very few girls that renewed or they have current membership all the way into October 2026. So, troop leaders, if you can get a list of your girls that want to be renewed into next year, go ahead and email me and send me all that information. That way I can send it to member placement and they can just automatically renew those girls on the list. So that'll be an easy way. And then Rebecca, if you want you and your daughter to be renewed, that's great. I can definitely send that to member placement as well. Wilma, if you and your daughter, or if you know of any girls in your Chinle troop that wants to get renewed, go ahead and send me that list too. And Sarah, if you want, and you and your daughter want to get renewed too for next year, we can do that as easy as sending me an email, and I can get that to member placement.
Yeah, I
Alrighty.
think we got it renewed
Oh, really?
recently.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I think Rebecca and her daughter I saw on I think they are as well.
Okay.
And I was trying to reach out to some of the families to see if they were still interested.
Okay. Right. Awesome.
Um, I don't know if you still have that list from some of the people that came to that center.
Oh,
If
yes.
they're not on the troop, the official troop that I can look at, but I don't know if they wanted me to reach out and ask them about renewal too.
Okay, I can get with you, and then here we can share the list, and then here we can start calling those families because
Okay,
I've
no
seen
worries.
them. Yep, sounds good. And then, alrighty, and then getting started training. So. We're doing a getting started training for troop leaders. So, for example, we held one back in May at the Chinle Thunderbird Lodge, and this getting started training is kind of like your very first five most important online trainings that you would get done online on your GS Learn account. So if we, heard the feedback, we had troop leaders that just, had a hard time connecting to the GS Learn account, or they had a hard time with internet connections in their areas towards the north. So we wanted to bring this getting started training in person, so we were able to do that. So back in May, we held it in Chinle, and then we did all those trainings online back to back. So we signed in with the names, and then we started the troop information online, those online videos. So we kind of knocked them out one by one. So um, they included, let me go ahead and get a list really quick. So these trainings are needed to be able to um, have them completed and active for troop leaders to continue to lead their troop. So when we talk about the getting started training, one thing, for example, is like youth protections that's required every year now to take and to have that knowledge every year. And then also when you complete those trainings, it automatically gets translated to our troop support team who updates the trainings, who looks at your feedback of how you enjoyed the trainings, but also what information should be updated and what's needed. So the list of courses include the new GSUSA new leader onboarding, funding the fund, managing Girl Scout finances. Another one is 607 troop money management. Another one is the GSUSA New Leaders Onboarding Troop Safety. Um, Another one is the 607 Youth Protection Training. Another one is the 607 GSA CPC uh, Incident Reporting. And then the 607 GSA CPC Troop Management and Resources. But on top of that too, we do have continuous trainings that you can always do in GS Learn. So those are just some of the courses that you would take in that in-person training. And then once you complete it, we would let the troop support team know that you completed those trainings in person with us, and they would go into the back end and then update all that information in your GS Learn account. And then we'll be able to send you more information of the next other trainings online that you can take after that in-person training on your own. Other trainings that we've seen for new leaders is 607 preparing for activities and troop activities and trips. Another one is 607 ceremonies and Girl Scouts. So that one's online. But also, um, they do have the Troop Camp Certification Level 1. That's all online. That's definitely a good one to take if you're interested in taking the TCC 2 training. So, the Troop Camp Certification Level 2 training can be done in person or half and half online, and then the other half in person. So those TCC 2 trainings, those TCC Level 1, Level 2 trainings are needed in order for you to travel with your Girl Scout troop, whether it's overnight, whether it's over state lines, if you're taking them um, off of your troop meeting space that you usually take. So we want to make sure that those the TCC level 1 is done in order for you to take the TCC 2 training in the springtime. So usually we would have the TCC 2 in-person training up on Navajo Nation or near Hopi lands for troop leaders to take. So last year we did it March 3rd. So we most likely will keep it during that timeline too for next year so that we can hold that that TCC2 training again for Navajo Nation. So we'll be able to bring that in-person training, not only the getting started training in October for you guys, but then bringing you that TCC2 training in March for this year, so, for next year, so you can be certified to travel with your Girl Scouts. Does anyone have any questions about the getting started training? Let me share. So the tentative date that we have for that one right now is, let me go ahead. So that date is going to be October 5th. And we're going to be holding it at Kayenta this year. So, or for this time. So that um we can have some of our troop leaders from the northern areas to um take their getting started trainings. And then also to mention too, we have Buzz that's going to be there. Buzz is a really good, trusted volunteer that we have. She helped us with the zoo event. She helps us with training. She's a very experienced troop leaders trainer that loves coming to, our areas of Navajo so that she can bring interactive activities for the troop leaders. So once we finish those 5 videos and then Buzz is up, Buzz creates these activities, shares these resources with the troop leaders of different activities to do with the girls to get the adult volunteers involved, and then just different recommendations and craft activities and opportunities that troop leaders can share with their whole troop, not just the girls, but then help bond with their adult volunteers. But does anyone have any questions about the Getting Started training?
Could you give that Canada date again? I'm sorry.
Mhm. So it's October 5th. That's going to be a Sunday. We're hoping not too many people will be too busy for that time. But we will have a flyer made for that one, and most likely just an RSVP um, email for everyone to sign up. And then also we will provide lunch, kind of like last time, and then just a sign-in sheet so that we can have your name and information. So once you complete that training, we can let the troop support team know, and they can update your GS Learn account with the accurate troop, sorry, the accurate trainings that you took. Okay. And then next we have the Native American Heritage Month event. Um, so we do have that coming up in November. Shannon, would you like to speak a little bit about the Native American Heritage Month planning?
Yeah, so we have a planning committee. Anyone's more than welcome to sign up and join us. This upcoming planning committee will be tomorrow at 6, 7 for those of you up on the Navajo Nation. I can put the link in the chat. This is primarily just a couple of us that are planning for this year's November event, which is taking place on November 8th on Saturday. It will be at Parsons Leadership Center, our South Mountain Camp, from 3 to 6 p.m. Um, we will be providing lodging for those that come out to travel. It will be first come, first serve, since we're limited on the cabins. If so, we can make it work. Each cabin is able to fit 10 individuals. It also gives the opportunity for those who have not checked out our South Mountain Camp to get familiarized with it. So another opportunity to check it out. But yeah, November 8th, and planning committee. If you want to join us, is tomorrow at 6, and I'll provide a Zoom link in the chat.
Righty. Thank you, Shannon. Does anyone have any questions about the Native American Heritage Month event?
No.
Alrighty. Moving on. Next, we have recruitment assistance. So currently, I've been busy going to back to school events, starting to recruit for troops that are accepting new girls. So, for example, we did have an ice cream party in Chinle, July 17th, and we were able to um, have not only the existing Girl Scouts that were already enrolled. They enjoyed that event. We also had brand new girls come in and register. So we did have new families in there learning about Girl Scouts. We had two new registrations for that one. We held one at Hopi Lands too at the Tewa Community Center back in early August. We also had I believe we had another party in Sanders just this Friday. So we are still looking at new recruitment events to go to, including these back to school events. I will be planning to continue to do my travel, including parent-teacher conferences. So if you are interested in having new girls join your troop, and want someone to maybe table at a school, maybe table at a community event, please let me know. I'm definitely um, open to looking at my schedule to see if that would work. I know that we have a few events that are on our tribal affairs team schedule right now. Um, For example, we just attended the Chinle Fair for the Kids Day event. We got plenty of interest in Chinle, and they'll be having their first troop meeting tomorrow at the Canyon de Chelly Welcome Center. So I'm going to be helping with that one, answering any questions with the parents, and then also registering girls that are interested in joining that troop. Another one that we are on the books for is the Window Rock Fair for their Kids Day event, and that is going to be Wednesday, September 3rd. So we're going to be over there. We do have flyers for the kids there. It was really busy last year, but we're ready to make our presence known in that area again. We do have another event coming up for that area. So how we're trying to do it is we're gonna attend a community event like the Window Rock Kids Day event, and then the next day after is the Where Friendship Grows recruitment party. It's going to be at St. Michael's. That's going to be at Navajo Land Inn. I'll go ahead and share that flyer with everyone. So that one is not only open to brand new girls, but if you would like, please go ahead and attend for that one. We will be having a parent, that's going to be like a parent event, but we're going to have girl activities there for the girls to do as well. So that parent meeting is going to let them know about, for example, the Sanders troop. We're also going to let them know about the Ganado troop to share information about what Girl Scouts is for these brand new girls, and then also leaving that opportunity open for troop formation. Being able to start up a new troop if a parent is interested in being a troop volunteer, especially in that area. Um, that is a really big area to fill for Girl Scouts. So we know that Sarah, thank you for taking in those girls from Brindle Rock. They're really enjoying your troop, especially last year when we had that center over there, accepting these girls that want to travel for Girl Scouts because, they're very interested. Their parents really want this opportunity for their girls. So being able to share that. At the fair is what we're trying to do. So we're hoping to continue to try to sign up for these fairs, sign up for these community events, and also these back to school events so that the girls can not only learn about Girl Scouts, but also just hopefully get involved. So I will share that flyer out for the Where Friendship Grows event at St. Michael's. That's going to be on September 4th, and that's going to be from 5:30 to 7 o'clock. Daylight savings time. Alrighty. And then lastly, the college career fair. So I'm in the process of planning a college career fair event for our older girls. So I'm trying to do this so that in December, girls will be able to try to have an opportunity for the girls to learn about colleges that, you know, um, colleges that a lot of our girls ask about, but also career opportunities that the Navajo Nation, that Hopi lands can offer for the girls. So I don't want to restrict this to just older girls, but being able to show um, um, these girls in our service units different activities that they would want to do, and then hopefully earning a patch at the end of it. So it's going to try to be a 1 day event, but being able to provide, an event like this, I want to make sure that we bring this to our Girl Scouts near Navajo Nation or Hopi lands. So I'm doing a tentative time for December and also reaching out to those that are, how would I say, partnerships, making new partnerships for those that are doing college and career opportunities. For example, at Chinle Fair, um, the Navajo Police Department was giving out free backpacks. And I asked them, "Hey, are you hiring?" They said, "We're always hiring." So that was one thing that the girls are probably interested. They just haven't seen it yet. They probably want to learn more about it. So that's something that we want to make sure that that we provide for our girls as well. Then let's see here. Lastly, troop formation, back to school. Um, think that is pretty much it. But again, we are always open to help you with your troop. There is going to be some further planning. If there's any troops that need extra support, would like me to be there at the troop dates that you may have, or if you have any troop meetings that um, you would like. We also have um, resources for the troop leaders. We do have an experience box that just started for brand new troop leaders. We do have like a brownie box, so it provides what would I say? It provides activities and supplies for troop leaders that have like at least 5 brownies in their troop so that they can get those activities like monthly. Another one is, a daisy one that will provide activities for girls for at least 5 daisies so that they can have these supplies regularly for each troop meeting. So if you're having trouble, thinking of ideas for troop meetings, we do have those for daisies and brownies troops so that you can do that. And it just doesn't have to be, just daisies or just brownies. Just go ahead and let me know, and then we can definitely get you a link to those resources. And if you need any other assistance, just let me know. But does anyone have any questions so far before we end this meeting? Alrighty. If nothing else, thank you so much, everyone. I did record this meeting, so I'm going to be sending it out to the troop leaders. I'll be sending it out through a YouTube link, so that should
Gary,
be available by tomorrow. Oh, yes.
I did have a question. I couldn't find my unmute button.
Mhm.
For I know that they're doing like a new thing, that Girl Scout rally. Is there
Oh,
something on there that's specifically for like our service unit, or kind of like what they had on Facebook for like the tribal Girl Scouts?
let's see, rally.
I haven't, I keep getting emails, but I haven't really, the learning curve
Mhm.
with new platforms is like really steep for me right now.
Are you talking about the Rally Hood?
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Okay, so it's just like another social media platform, but like kind of like a Facebook just specifically for Girl Scouts. And it's another platform to for you to use to gather your Girl Scouts and troop leaders and parents. So it's just the way I could, the short way of me explaining it is Facebook, but specifically for Girl Scouts. So it's just another way to connect with your the members, your volunteers, your leaders. Um, we're learning it as well. It's new to us for our team, but we are utilizing it as much as we can. So if you have any questions, they do have some tutorial videos with that. But yeah, I'm with you. We're all learning. But again, it's just like another platform for you to keep in contact with your troop and your volunteers.
Yes, exactly what Shannon said. I'm the admin for that group. So if you want to join it, um, we can kind of test it out together. I'm still learning it as well. Um, there's ways to like put um, reminders on there, like a calendar. You could pay for events on there. Um,
Rebecca, I see your question. Does Rallyhead have a subscription? I think you have to get an invite sent to you. Did all of you receive that?
I'm assuming I did because I
Yes.
have a lot of emails.
Okay. Yeah, I would just go back and then accept it, and then I'll go ahead and put like a test message in there so we could kind of test it out together if you all wouldn't mind. Um, so it will invite all of our tribal communities, so all over the state.
I'm also gonna put, I don't know if this was mentioned before or previously, but our tribal affairs team has our own spot on the council website. So it's another opportunity for you to share for any interested members, even for yourself to help get connected to us. And some announcements and well, not announcements, but like our programming and such, and more information on there. But this is a big milestone for our team to have, and we're hoping this will help steer the traffic for our Indigenous families that are interested in joining Girl Scouts.
I'm gonna share what Rallyhead looks like, just so if any of you are wondering. Can I share, Jerry? I think you had to add me as a able to share. Yeah, so this is Rallyhead, and we can message each other in here and write messages. I will try to test it out right now. All right, that was my first post. So if somebody could reply, but as you can see, it has a calendar. We could start putting our calendars on here if we find it's working for us. I think we have the Heritage Month on there. So that's on there, but if you all are interested, please join the group. And let me know if you didn't get a link. I can email it to you. I'll put my email in the chat.
Another note, just in case I forgot to mention, is the in-person cookie training for October 8th. So there is online cookie training, but I know that there's those that was requested for in-person cookie training. So we do have the product program team staff. She will be there in person for this event on October 8th. Is going to be at that Chinle Catholic Hall or Our Lady of Fatima Catholic Church. So when you go onto that property, there is like a small older building towards the back. It looks like a great hall. If you drive towards there, that's where that in-person cookie training is going to be at. So she will be able to share all the updates about the cookie season coming up and having all that information. So definitely bring your paper and your pen, and then questions that you will have for her, and she'll be able to be there to answer it. 1 second. Ready. And then I believe that should be it for our troop meeting, but I think I want to try to start doing this monthly now, so those that weren't able to meet there, meet here today for this meeting, I'll send you the YouTube link so that everyone can view it again, and then I can host for a next meeting for next month. So in September, I would like to try to keep it on Wednesday. So for example, um, Wednesday, um, I'm looking at the 17th, if that is all right with everyone. The time to start, was everyone okay with 6 o'clock today for your time? Alrighty. Awesome. Okay, I'll go ahead and send out that troop leaders leading meeting for September 17th. And I'm sorry, sometimes my how would I say? My calendar sometimes pops up as Mountain Standard Time or Daylight Savings Time, just depending, but definitely it would be 6 to 7 o'clock Daylight Savings Time, but it might show up as 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's most likely just for the Mountain Standard Time that I sent. But yes, we'll keep it for 6 to 7 Daylight Savings Time for everyone on the Navajo Nation. Alrighty. If nothing else, I will go ahead and give your time back. I know it's dinner time, and thank you everyone for being on the call. We really appreciate your time and your effort for our Girl Scouts, and we can't thank you enough. So hopefully we'll see you at the troop leaders dinner next week on Friday. So, but thank you everyone, and then we'll see you next month.
Thank you, Jerry. We'll see you.
All right,
Good
bye.
evening, ladies.
Thank you.